or not.
I don't think he was.
Well, you're just a little hungry because he just got off the reality show at Mac.
Does Masvidal, get that fight, or do you think it's definitely Usman?
It has to be Usman.
Yeah, it's got to be.
It has to be Usman. Anything else, it's a farce. Like you can't watch that fight, know that it's 1-1, and not give him his rematch. You can't do that.
You an MMA guy? You watch
I've
UFC?
seen. I know which one.
I've tried to get you out to a couple of them.
You called me the day before, man. Like I said, I got 3 kids that play like 17 sports. Did you want to come to MMA last week? Pretty much.
All right, I'll call you next week for last week.
All right, next time they're in town,
Okay.
let's do it.
Okay.
Yeah, it's got to be Usman. You can't do it any other way.
No, I agree. Hopefully we can get back and talk about it, but I want to talk about.
So were you involved with when Jimmy Hart was involved with MMA?
No.
At the Sundome. Oh, so I got invited to one, and he was wrestling.
Right.
So my wife's a huge wrestling fan.
Okay.
So we got front row seats. I'm thinking I'm taking her out for date to wrestling. We show up as MMA, and then we seen blood, and we're walking we're right next to the entry, and the guy that won looked like he got hit by a train. So she's and she's not a big fan of that, but she's like, if we ever do MMA, I want to be in the back. I don't want to see the blood and the sweat, but it's cool.
So this was back in the day then?
Yeah, this was probably 15, 20 years ago. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
No, I did not know about that. But talk about your other involvement, your other company that you're involved with.
Yeah, so I started working with Lifeguard Imaging, where we do preventative scans for heart disease and cancer. And I got involved because I was a patient first. I heard an ad on the radio, and then my stomach wasn't feeling right. With sports, I took Indocin almost a full year for my knee after a knee surgery.
I know about that.
And that puts a hole in your stomach pretty much. I've had a bad stomach ever since. And so I'm always concerned. And when I was having issues, I said, I heard the ad, let me scan. So I meet these guys on a trip to the Bucks. And now when I went and got my scan, they're like, you want to come work with us? And I kind of blew it off for a couple of weeks. And my wife said, just go hear him out and see what's going on. So I've been in the office now for almost 6 months. And we're saving 1 to 3 lives a day with preventative scans.
Wow.
Nobody's doing that, so we're one of 5 offices in the country that do that.
Wow.
So our patients come in symptom-free, like you did, Randy. And you come in and you get, we offer a free heart scan, and we can offer all your listeners a free heart scan. And then when they come to us, they're going to meet with a patient advocate that's going to show them other scans, because we can do a full body where 90% of the cancers are developed in the mid region.
Yeah.
But with the heart scan, we're saving so many lives because you don't have any symptoms.
Yeah.
And then when the first symptom at times is a fatal heart
It's too
attack.
late. Yeah.
Yeah.
So they found a heart in Randy Harris? Is that what you're saying?
I didn't say that.
Oh,
No.
well, because we were convinced that he didn't have one.
I said we scanned him.
That's why they never sent the results. 'Cause they
Right.
couldn't
Listen to
find it.
this. My first week there, though, we have a radiology tech. She comes out, and this guy has his heart on the opposite side.
Oh, wow.
There is such thing that your organs are reversed. It's like a 1%.
Right.
And I'm thinking man, this is my first week.
Yeah.
And she's like, I haven't seen this ever. She's been scanning for 15 years, never seen it. So I'm thinking this is crazy. And so that was my first week. I see the guy with the heart on the wrong side.
Wow.
But the scary part is, you have people that look in tremendous shape that have heart disease, and then you have people that you look at them like, oh, they definitely have something, and have nothing. So you just never know until you look inside, and our scanner does that.
And the process is so easy. As you said, I've already gone to do it. You lay there. It's an open MRI machine.
It's a CAT scan, so not
CAT
MRI.
scan, CAT
No, so it's fast. Yeah. So the heart scan is 5 minutes, full body 7 minutes.
Wow.
And we see every organ in 3D. So the scanner can catch a shadow, a 2 millimeter shadow, which is like the tip of a pen.
Yeah.
In our legacy program, and that's what the patient advocates will talk to you about, you scan yearly. So let's say your first scan is important, that's your base, and then from there, if you scan yearly, by let's say you're 2, 3, once that shadow starts, that's when you catch it early, and that's when you can treat it and survive it.
Do you guys take insurance, or it's cash, or how does it process?
That's a great question. No, there's no insurance because it's preventative medicine.
Gotcha.
And now if you go
Makes no sense, right?
Well, that's what we're doing, an information gathering, that we're trying to get as many participants, and we're going to present that to hope to show, look, we've saved these many lives with these scans. Preventative scans should be covered. Like mammograms. Mammograms were not covered, 20, 25 years ago.
Yeah.
And that's the highest detected and survived cancer. Because why? Women are getting mammograms yearly.
Yeah.
So that we hope to do that. So what we do is, like I said, we offer that free heart scan. and then from there we offer because you can do an a la carte where you can get, lung, you can get abdomen separately, or you could do the full body, or you could do the legacy program, which is a 5-year program.
No, with the full body scan, will it detect any kind of CTE or any kind of like brain concussion or injury?
Well, right now our scanner's from the neck to the pelvis.
Okay.
So we don't do the head yet. We're gonna do the carotid artery with the ultrasound. That's gonna be our next machine that we're gonna incorporate. But we hope to one day be able to do head to toe. We just don't have that machine right now.
How can people get involved? How do they get in contact? How do they get their free heart scan?
Well, the free heart scan, I mean, they can reach out to you if that's okay, Randy.
Sure.
They've got your contact. They can call me or find me on social media, Martin Gramatica 7 on Instagram. That's probably the best way, or Facebook. I've had people reach out to me there. If not, go to lifeguardimaging.com, which is and mention your show, the Randy Harris Show. We'll get any listener that calls in and just says that they've heard it on your show, or Knockout Radio.
And is that the same if anybody else has a job that they want to offer you? They just reach out to you that way?
That's right, exactly. No, I think I'm jobbed out. If I do one more, because when I agreed to the indoor soccer, my wife wanted to kill me. It's like one more thing. So this is what we had to do. So now in our bedroom, I bought a life-size calendar. She wants to kill me because I literally put it on the whole wall, because I got to see it. When I leave the house, I glance at the day. Okay, I've got this, or if I'm scheduling games or whatever. Okay, I can't do it this game, and I can't do it on the phone because it's just not. Sure. The alerts are great on the phone because it'll tell you what you have that day.
Yeah.
But sometimes I already schedule something on the day that I already have stuff. So now I just look at the big old calendar and get my day going.
That's awesome.
So this is my last statement. I'm gonna jump off. I'm gonna go make you a delicious gluten-free pizza.
Gluten-free pizza, man. I'm excited.
But from the life scan to preventing, saving lives, to giving life back through your charity, the Kickball, I was honored to be a part of it a few years ago. And talk about that, about when the next event is, the housing
coming up,
bill
right?
for the Wounded Warriors. I was there in person. I had no idea the magnitude of impact that you guys are making. And it was unbelievable to see firsthand. And so I thank you for that experience and that day. But let me know when the next one is.
No, I appreciate that. Being from Argentina, I thank our men and women of the military for the freedoms, because the freedoms we have in this country, they're not even anywhere close to what my country has. So I always, want to say thank you for that. And when we created the foundation, we were building homes for combat wounded veterans. It's really hard to build a full house now because of the way the economy is. So we've opened our mission to where we're doing a lot more remodels, wheelchair ramps, but it has to be a combat wounded veteran. So our next kickball tournament, which is our biggest fundraiser, that's going to be November 19th at Radis Park, the same park that we've had it. We partner up with Hillsborough County, so they help us set everything up. I mean, they're amazing. So the first year like anything, you pay for everything, and then they loved the event so much they made it one of their signature events where we can partner up, and we've been partners ever since. Hillsborough County's been amazing. So we're not moving from Ed Radis Park, but it's perfect because now we have four softball fields, but we create 8 kickball fields in the outfield out of that. And then the championship game we played on the clay, but the rest of the play is played out on the outfield. A lot of fun, a lot of people, great food. I mean, just if you sign up as a team, then you have your whole team that can play. But if not, you can come in free. It's free of charge to come in and hang out.
How serious are the games?
Unfortunately, too serious. And we have a captain's meeting. Say, look, this is a charity. We're trying to raise money for veterans. We actually have Charlie Lemon, who's our first recipient of a home.
I've met him. You brought him out to the show one time.
That's missed him. I mean, he's lost both legs in Afghanistan. We have him talk to them. Say, look, this is not, the champion gets a little plastic trophy, which now we do a little bit better. It's a game ball. You know how we used to get game balls back in the day where it has so we create a first, second, third place game ball, but it's not that important, But we've had people wanting to fight, cuss, yell. Anytime you have a little bit of alcohol in a game and competition, it's going to get crazy.
Yeah.
How are the teams set up, male, female wise?
So you have to have at least 3 females on the team, so as many as you want, but there's 10 on the field. So it's like baseball's 9, we add 1 more on the field, so 10 outfielders.
And break it down to all 3, because I'm thinking about maybe us putting a team together. I know when we played co-ed softball, there had to be, I think it was 4 females on the team at all times, on the field at all times. Is that the case playing?
Why are you asking me all these rules? I don't know the rules.
It's not your first year doing it.
Come on, Coach, you got to know the rules.
No, they can't bat out of line. You know, because a lot of times, depending on, trust me, there's some girls that can kick the
Oh,
crap out of the ball.
for sure.
But there's some that just want to go out there just to fill in the spot, and so they camp out of the line. But other than that, if they're on the field, they have to be on the field.
Can I get the phone numbers to all your female soccer players? I just need them real quick.
Sorry, that they're taken. We're gonna have a strikers kickball team, so they're taken.
For sure. All right, let's go hit our final break. Go make some pizza for the Gramatica family, and when we come back, we may talk a little bit about this weekend's UFC as well. This is Knockout Radio, brought to you by 8 Man Strong and Staff Talk.
Mac, you want my spot?